wasteland survival guide now, doing the mole rat thing.
Kid.
I may have misheard that order.
Your call, kid.
Looks like this is my lucky day.
Dude, stop fucking killing that. For fuck's sake.
Your call, kid.
I think I may have misheard that order.
Fucking stay up here, shooting for ideas in here.
Today's a hell of a day to die. Looks like this is my lucky day.
time. Dead. Run, run, run! Throw it out. So much. Better hope I don't find you. Time to tear you apart. Kick ass. Kick ass. You like that, huh? You like that? Damn it!
Fuck you.
Kick ass. You like that, huh? You like that? Damn it! God damn it!
God fucking damn it.
Kick it! Ass! Kick it! Dang!
happened to my sunglasses, man? Oh my god. Fuck, bro. Fuck this shit.
Right on. I'm ready for more action.
Let's see if we can get our radiation healed.
I'm looking.
You're wounded. Let me bandage that. I heard a rumor that old Pinkerton at Rivet City somehow conjured up a lipoplasticator and microdermal graftilizer. The Weatherly Hotel is a good choice. It's on the upper deck. Sure can. Quick and easy. Only 100 caps. And a quick shot. All done. Pinkerton, eh? That name takes me way back. Claimed to have cured radiation poisoning. Or was it food poisoning? I don't recall. He was always telling folks that he founded Rivet City. All he did was break off the front of it. Or did he die there? I don't recall. You can get that crap down at a quick fix. It's in the market. I'm a doctor, not a dealer. I'll fix you as best I can if you're hurt. Take care of yourself.
Any trouble in this area?
Hey.
Oh, that's awesome.
Sir, I am on the lookout.
Have you seen my good-for-nothing son, James?
Sir, I am...
I'll be right with you.
Oh, this is great. Yeah, I love this. Might use the stealth boy here. Oh, this is just awful level design, honestly. I think it's complaining, but it is. Ow. Fucked. God, fuck. Okay, yeah, just fucking do that. Thank you.
How the hell did you get in here? I suppose you can't be all that bad if you made it this far without dying. This is the part where you tell me what the hell you are doing bothering an old man who obviously wants to be left alone. Get on with it already. What are you talking about, boy? I don't know anything about any of that. And, what did you call it? An android? What's that? Fine, whatever. This android calls himself Harkness now. Comes in and wants a memory job. I took new memories and replaced his old ones. Don't believe anyone's done that before. Certainly not down here. That Commonwealth tech isn't all that fancy when it comes down to it. I'm also the only one in the wasteland with the skill and the nerve to perform facial surgery. That android flesh ain't so different than ours. You want proof? I documented the whole thing, so I could rub it in the face of Dr. Lee when I need to rankle her feathers. I hate that snooty bitch. Well, she's got nothing to do with anything except ruining my whole goddamn life. But I can see you don't give a crap about any of that. Fine. It's all in my computer. Here's the password. See for yourself. Hell, just take these pictures and this holotape. Straight from the synthman's lips. Just don't go telling Harkness, though. He won't believe you anyway. And you really don't want to see him upset. He can be a bit inhospitable. Oh, all right. So maybe I didn't wipe his mind like he asked, but I buried it deep. Almost as good, really. But it's still there. Still accessible. All you need to do is use the recall code. Just say to him, activate A321 recall code Violet, and that will activate the hidden subroutines. I live here. It's where I do my work. And it's far away from Dr. Lee and all those other monkeys dressed up like scientists. You made it past my defenses, which proves you aren't a dummy. And you haven't killed me. So I suppose you aren't here to do that. I suppose you can hang around if you want. Just don't touch anything. Ha! Why do you think? I wanted to crack open that Commonwealth can opener to see what was inside. There's stuff in there I'd only heard about, and even then I didn't believe it. I can see why that Zimmer feller wanted him back so bad. Bunch of bleeding heart morons, if you ask me. They're going to get themselves killed one of these days. And for what? Machine liberation? But they have brought me some really interesting tech over the years, so I guess they're okay. And that android, he was the chance of a lifetime. Most of it's blasted nothing, just like here. But there's talk, rumors mostly, about a place called the Institute. That's where Zimmer and that android came from. God knows what else they got going on in there, but it puts our tech to shame, that's for damn sure. Don't let your guard down.
How do I get out of here?
I'm looking for troublemakers. Have you seen any?
Leave me alone. This is none of your business.
I do the repairs around here, so if you see something that needs fixing...
Don't mind me, mister.
Of course he's not in here.
Oh, hello. Are you lost?
Yeah, I am fucking lost. Can't find this fucking guy.
There was some sort of battle in the city yesterday. The gate guard
Yeah,
said the
I heard she was
gunfire
drinking
went
river
on
water.
for over an hour.
Great news. I hope there aren't any problems at the Jefferson Memorial.
I never expected it to happen in my lifetime. Nothing is getting through these walls.
Dr. Lee and her staff left to get Project Purity running.
Really? It's ready? That's great news.
Dr. Lee
I
and her
hope there aren't
staff
any
left
problems
to
with
get
Jefferson
Project
Memorial.
Purity running.
I never
Really?
expected it to happen
It's
in
ready.
my lifetime.
That's great.
I can hardly wait to taste.
Hope there aren't any problems at the Jefferson Memorial.
What do you want to do,
I
James?
never expected it to happen in my lifetime. I can
Really?
hardly wait.
It's ready. That's great news. Hope there aren't any problems at the Jefferson. The sooner you find my property, the sooner I can get out of this slum. Really, how do you people live like this? Harkness, you say? Yes. Yes, that makes sense. He used to work for a special branch of the Commonwealth Police, after all. And he's right here, in Rivet City? Excellent. I must wait, find an opportune moment to confront him. Thank you for your discreet assistance and continued discretion regarding this matter. And now for your payment. This combat module will directly affect your central nervous system. I think you will find it quite beneficial. There you are! I must say, you have me completely fooled. You're...
Evil now? Nope, still neutral, nice.
Very clever, A3-21, but not clever enough. Now, come with me.
What the hell are you talking about, Zimmer? I swear, I've got enough crackpots on this damn boat.
You're coming back with me to the Commonwealth. You're a very important android. You're just a bit confused. Your memories have been altered.
I'm going nowhere. I want you off this boat, immediately. I'm done suffering your nonsense. You want to do this the easy way or the hard way?
Of course we will be doing things the easy way. I have no intention of harming you. It's time to bid your farewells, Harkness.
Zimmer. That's it. You leave me no choice but to use force.
A3-21, initialize factory reset. Authorization code, Beta 53 Alpha.
What?
Dr. Lee and her staff left to get Project Purity running.
Really? It's ready? That's great news. I hope there aren't any problems with Jefferson Ward.
I never expected it to happen. In my lifetime, I can hardly wait to taste clean water.
I hope the Enclave leaves us alone.
Okay, we fucking did it.
I never expected it to happen in my lifetime. I can hardly wait to taste
Just gotta
clean
get a
water.
perfect limb. So The rest from there. Very nice.
Oh, I can't wait to hear how the repellent's working. Oh, excellent! Substantial field testing, precise reports, and such dedication. What more could I ask for in a research assistant? So, how did my chemical repellent work? Safe and clean like a charm, I'll bet. Those poor little mole ratties. Oh, I wonder if I could make a hypoallergenic version. Oh, but that'd hardly be effective. I should mention that. Proper handling of mole rats could be important if they could be domesticated. Milked, maybe? Oh, anyway, keep the repellent. Oh, but for your trouble, here, have the leftover chems from working on the repellent. I'm sure you can find some use for them. Great! I never get to study anyone who's severely injured. Not without them crying to be fixed right away or trying to bleed out and all that. But obviously, you can handle a lot of abuse. So if I'm ever going to find a good example of human anatomy and injury resistance, it'd be you. Next time you get badly injured, return here so I can examine you before I heal you up. I mean, you're going to get yourself hurt anyway, right? Did you know when bones break and re-heal, they grow back tougher? In a way, you'd be repaying yourself. Once I make sure you survive, of course. But in a more tangible way, I can give you a modified environmental suit of mine. How's that sound? Wow, what a great research assistant you are. I mean, really, that's dedication. Demonstrating how to withstand pain by getting injured? Wow! When you're ready, come back here with some serious injuries, maybe a crippled limb or two, and I'll take notes and fix you up. I'll be waiting here with plenty of bandages for you, so don't worry. Just go get horribly injured. Oh, and be careful. Well, how do you feel? Oh, don't think of it as crippling yourself for me. Think of it as getting free treatment when you eventually end up getting yourself hurt. Well, how do you feel? Well, I could hardly be an impartial observer in that case now, could I? It'd ruin the validity of the entire experiment. Besides, you wouldn't shoot me now. would you? How about I just leave you alone for a bit? Well, how do you feel?
I'm fucking injured. I fucking did the requirements.
Oh, hey! Oh, I know it does, dear, but it's for a good cause. Try not to squirm so much while I take notes. Now, how would you describe the pain you're feeling? Any advice for how to keep it from being overwhelming? And remember, this is for posterity. That's a very enlightened attitude you've got. Shame it doesn't stop bullets, huh? Luckily, I'm here to patch you up. Now hold still and quit fidgeting. Ugh, how can you be walking around like this? Okay, I even stitched a little smiley face in you to keep up your spirits. It's kind of hard to see from your side, though. Here, take this environment suit of mine. It will help with medical tasks, and it should help prevent the effects of exposure, too. Correct as always. And your feedback's really led to a very smartly written book. Maybe too smart for some folks, I worry. Of course, if the reader can't be bothered to understand something important as a book on how to stay alive, then what can we do, huh? And in case those readers blame you for their ignorance, here's your payment. 2 big boxes of ammo. Now, on to the next chapter. The last chapter is a bit more esoteric. It's about the survival of humanity as a whole, and how to rebuild society. Deep stuff, huh? We need to know how large settlements are formed, how to harness the old technology, and I'll need you to get ancient history from a nearby library. We're in the last stretch now, so let's finish it up strong. What's first? Oh, that sure saved me a lot of time. But I bet their book wouldn't have anything about exploding mole rats, would it? Books are where the old world kept its knowledge, and libraries are where it kept the books. And there's supposed to be one in Arlington. See if it's still there, and if you can download records from its computer. Information dumps like those would be invaluable for rebuilding humanity. The obvious answer would be a book, but I guess there might not be any left there, so how about I pay you with good old-fashioned caps? Who knows what you could buy with all those caps? It could be anything. It could even be a book. Great. The library should be in Old Arlington, not far from downtown. See if you can download the archives from its computer. If you can't get those, then even the card catalog would be useful. Any little piece of information could help the book, and thus humanity. Why, I'm flattered. What would you like to know? Well, look around at the world we live in. It may be okay to you, but I've read about what it used to be like, and this wasn't it. So we all need something that keeps us going, despite all the terrible things around us. For me, it's things like this book. No, it's like... did you ever try to put a broken piece of glass back together? Even if the pieces fit, you can't make it whole again the way it was. But if you're clever, you can still use the pieces to make other useful things. Maybe even something wonderful, like a mosaic. Well, the world broke just like the glass, and everyone's trying to put it back together like it was. But it'll never come together the same way. Maybe. I've certainly heard people say that. But isn't it also human nature to try to do better than we always have? Please, I've got to at least try to make the world better. And I can't do it on my own. I need your help. It's not garbage. But don't be fooled. It is junk. It's just junk that's pretty important stuff, you know? Junk can be turned into all sorts of useful things. And sometimes, even something wonderful. And junk's all we've got left after the world blew up. Everyone's trying to fix it like it was, but nobody's trying to make something that's better. What, helping the trade caravans with idiotic chores? Repairing carts and fixing up sick Brahmin? There's got to be something more worthwhile that I can do to help humanity. Really? You really mean that? You think my book really could help humanity? Well, thanks. That really means a lot to me, you know. Now, let's get this book finished. Hey, it sounds crazy when you say it that way, but that's what I'm aiming for. Yeah. The Wasteland Survival Guide isn't much toward that lofty goal, but it's an important one. And that's why I need your help. I don't think I can do it alone. In the last stretch now, the last chapter's going to be called Revive. It's all about how we can rebuild society and humanity, learning how to use old tech, preserving knowledge, building communities, and so on. It's a little ambitious, yeah, but why aim low, right? Is it there? Are there books? Can I go borrow some? Places like that store the collected knowledge of the entire human race. How we began, how we lived, and how we died. Knowledge overwhelming. So I'd have to say, and please don't take this the wrong way, yes, it is worth risking your life over those books. I mean, no offense. Is it there? No need to worry about that. It's got to be around. It's a government building, and they were all built to the highest construction standards. I could swear I read that in an old book somewhere, so it's got to be true. Keep up the great research, Super Assistant.
Must be lost. Another human with a death wish. Welcome to the mall, tourist. Nice to meet you too. I'm the sentry for Underworld. City of ghouls, inside the museum. For a tourist, you're pretty clueless. My name's Willow, by the way. Sure did. Underworld. It's right inside the Museum of History, then through the Big Skull. Most of the residents ain't crazy about humans, but they'll sell to you, fix you up so long as your caps are good and you ain't a ghoul hater. Come on, here you are in the mall of our nation's fine capital, taking in the sights, visiting the monuments. Face it, you're a tourist. Till next time, sightseer.
course the game fucking crashes.